Yo guys, so I'm here with my boy Ahmed,
What's up?
and yeah, we're gonna drop some sauce about chatting. So, one of the most important things when you start is to build out a team. Before you start with sales, before you start with anything, first you need a team. So, tell me something about it because you're good at it.
Yeah, like team building is pretty big. Well, I think you're even better than me, to be fair. But I think that's when my agency started to grow, is when I actually started to build systems around team building. So make sure you're filtering the right chatters, make sure you're testing them all the time, and don't get lazy when it comes to management as well. Because when you get lazy with management, the results dip. So either you become the manager or you hire a chatting manager as well, and structure it so that things actually move smoothly. What would you say?
Yeah, one thing I would definitely recommend is don't be cheap with your team. Like, don't hire the Filipino guys, Nigerian guys, and stuff like that. All these Indian fucks because they're not good. They are maybe good for beginners, but then once you're building out a proper team, when you want to scale, they're not good anymore because they don't have any. Yeah, they just don't know how to think like other people. So when I hire people, it's either from my hometown or people that I know online and are looking for a job, and most of them are either Europeans or Americans because they're like fluent in English and they know like how to respond and talk with people even when they're not talking only about like on OnlyFans about sex stuff like that, just
Yeah.
normal life. So
Yeah. In fact, why don't you tell us, like, because we were actually speaking the other day.
yeah.
This guy is giving me some real sauce around strategies and stuff like that. Why don't you share a few of the ones you were telling me?
So yeah, right now one of my clients does SFS traffic, so that's share for share, which does really good. And how me and my team have scaled him is basically we send mass messages out every single hour,
Yeah.
which helps a lot. And what we do is we do not use locked content, so PPVs. We just do tips, which is much better because when it's share for share traffic, the person, the subscriber who's in your chat, will not be able, will need much more time to see the content because he will need to scroll up, and most of the people don't have time to do that, and they just want to see the new content and purchase the new content, so they'll just get the tips done.
Yeah.
So this is one thing. The other thing, we also funnel them to Snap to get the one-on-one sessions with them, which is really good. And one of the strategies I was also telling Ahmed is like Snap costs 50. If you want to receive like some pictures there, you have to double the tip. So this is another 100, but most of the people assume it's another 50.
Yeah.
So it's not. And when they tip another 50, so that's would be 100 together, they do not get anything because in total it needs to be 150 in
On top
order
of the 50. Yeah. Exactly.
in order to do that. What about you? What
Yeah. No,
are strategies?
that was crazy. Yeah. I actually mostly use locked content and scripts, and I just ladder. Just got a pricing ladder. I use tips in between the scripts.
Yeah,
But my setup is pretty basic. Like, I just want consistent sales, so that's what I do. But I'm actually going to try what you gave me.
definitely.
Yeah.
We'll give it a try, see if it works. For me and my partner, it works very good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I definitely recommend it. I mean, I have also experience with locked content also,
Yeah.
and it's just upselling. It's pretty much the same. When you have locked content, you need to have really good scripts below it, like captions, so you can upsell your people as much as possible. And then of course, like, don't be stupid and already show everything at the $10 bundle, but slowly but surely upsell them. Like,
Yeah.
when you start at $10, tease him a bit, then double it to 20. If he purchases for 20, do 40, do 80, 100, and then when he purchases like 100, try 150. If he purchases 150, then like it's 200, and then just trying to milk him as much as possible.
Yeah.
So this is how to create spenders, or whales, which we call them. Whales are the people who usually spend like 1K in within the first day, and they always come back, they come back to spend more.
Yeah. Bro, you've had some crazy results. Like,
Yeah.
making whales in 1 hour,
Yeah.
30 minutes. Like,
It's crazy.
how?
The tipping strategy works because we also have one strategy. It's like VIP. It's like tiers basically. VIP, Platinum VIP, 500 Club, and 1K Club. So the 500 Club would be for the people who spend $500. 1K club would be for the person who spends 1K, and then like when he reaches 1K, you can still upsell him, but the upsells are mostly for customs and video calls, which are more high ticket, which we start pricing at around 2 to 300 just for a normal video call. Then of course, if he wants a more exposing one, so the girl shows much more and plays with herself and stuff like that, of course they need to double, so that 300 would turn into 900 or 200 into 600. And that works very, very well.
Interesting.
What about you?
Yeah, not much to say, bro.
And yeah, one thing I want to speak is also like how you create those whales and keep them. So what do you usually do like when you create them, and how do you keep them? Stay consistent.
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess for me, what I do is I frame it like we're building a relationship. Like, oh, you're gonna probably be my future husband. I want you to, message me every day in the morning. I want you to like just get the fans to just pay for things for the model. So you don't always have to sell PPVs or snaps or tips every single day. It's like the model is going through issues in her life. And it's like, okay, cool, I need money for this thing. So then the fan will go spend money for it,
Yeah, guys, you need to bullshit them also a lot. Like you have some issues, rent is coming up that you cannot pay rent, and then you will see how many people will tip. Usually, this works very well with whales. They are willing to help. So I can give you one example that happened with me and my team. So there was a guy who spent 6K in 2 years when me and my team came and started chatting to him. In 2 weeks, he was already at 20K spent. So he spent 14K in 2 weeks, and we just bullshitted him. Basically, yeah, rent is coming up. I want to take this to the next level. I want to take the next step and stuff like that. And it worked really well. And we just milked him like good more. One strategy we do is like just tip us randomly, for the
Yeah.
whales. Like send me a tip, and let's say he tips 100. Then you tell him like, oh, that's not enough, and then he tips maybe another 200, and then you tell him like, I wasn't expecting that from you, or I'm expecting more from you,
Yeah.
or like I was thinking 400 more, and then he tips like 400 more, and then that's already like what, 700-800 in sales.
Yeah.
Like that. Done.
Quickly, and that's one fan. So imagine you do that with 5 in a day.
And also, guys, I know a lot of people complain like, yeah, my client doesn't bring enough subs, stuff like that. It's different. I mean, when it's paid subs versus free subs, how do you compare that? Like,
I only really work with paid, to be honest. Yeah.
do you see
Prefer it.
do you see like a big difference between paid and free subs, or like?
You're obviously free, like, there's more time wasters, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just prefer paid for my models.
100%. Paid is good because you're already getting the money in, not even chatting to the fans. So basically, if you know what you're doing, you can make maybe 1K a day just from bringing in subs. And I don't think that's that hard when you have the right systems in. But speaking about subs, like paid versus free, a lot of people complain like, yeah, my client doesn't bring enough subs, my client has only 10 subs, he brings in 10 subs daily, will I take him as a client and stuff like that. That doesn't mean you still cannot make money. When he's bringing like below 50 subs, you should be very patient, you should be very personal with all the fans you're chatting with. So you should be asking them all kind of questions like where you're from, what's your favorite stuff, and stuff like that. Once you have a client that brings like 200 or more subs a day, then I mean those things don't matter much. You should just be, yeah, how are you, what are you up to, are you down to play, and just trying to milk him as much as possible. But once, yeah, in the beginning with low subs, you should just be patient, asking him all types of questions like what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food, what are some activities that you do, and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good points, bro.
Yeah. Have anything to say?
Yeah, not from my side, not really. You're the chatting guru, bro. Like, give them the sauce, mate.
Yeah, one thing I want to talk about also is like high ticket pricing content. So that will be video calls, customs, the panties if the models
What
well.
high ticket mean? You mean high price?
Yeah, high pricing.
So
That-
how high are we talking about?
400-500,
Okay.
which is not like people aren't willing to spend that much in the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to create really proper good whales, people that's come to you every single day just
Yeah.
to chat, and then you do not push him every day. You just create like You ask him, would you like a custom or a video call? And then maybe he says yes. You price it very, very high. And then if he says he isn't ready yet or doesn't have money, you then try to lower the price. Of course, if you start at 500, then you go to 400, 300, and 300 is like the bare minimum.
When someone says they don't have money, like, what do you respond with that? Like, for example, you say, "Oh, this is $600," and they're like, "Oh, that's too much." Like, what do you say?
Usually, I mean, it depends. Usually, you either ask him like, how much would you be comfortable, or how much can you do for that? And if he says like even 400, I'm still down to do it. You know, like the client's models are still down to do it
Yeah.
because it's still high pricing and also it doesn't take a lot of time.
Yeah. If he said 100, what are you doing?
No, if he's 100, you just tell him like, no, get the money and come back.
Sure.
Either that or just like tell him to borrow something. I had a lot of situations like telling the fans like borrow the money, and they actually went and borrowed the money from their friend,
Okay.
their family.
Yeah.
Like they told him like, yo, my car is broken down or something.
Crazy.
Yeah, just to get a custom.
Wow.
Which is, yeah, like those people do crazy things to get models' attention. Yeah, for models'
exactly.
attention.
Yeah, no, it's such a good strategy, man. To get them really buying
Yeah,
buying
yeah, yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
yeah.
Guys, if we're weird behind the camera. We're not used to that kind of stuff speaking, to be honest. So yeah, still a little bit of practice. But also one thing I wanted to say is like aggressive versus passive chatting.
Okay, what is that?
So passive chatting would be like nurturing the fan, like telling me, "Oh baby, you're good," stuff like that.
Okay.
But sometimes you have like these time wasters who are like, are you sure you want to do? Are you sure I'm not gonna get scammed? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
He has the money, but he's like skeptical about it, you know,
Oh.
because he's been scammed like for previous models. And I just tell my team, I taught him that way, just like tell him like, look, don't fucking waste my time. Either tip me now or you have 20 seconds and I'm gonna block you. It's like, it's aggressive. It works like 90% of the time. Of course, you get then 10% of that time, you know, people then complain, yeah, I was 100% sure you were gonna scam me and stuff like that, even though that's not true. And yeah, you just need to be aggressive. Sometimes, guys, like, look, you have 20 seconds to tip me, if not, I'm gonna block you because you have been wasting my time.
You see, that's really good to do because I don't think most people on OF are doing it, you know?
Yeah, you need to be passive aggressive, you know, depends on the people. Of course, when you have a guy who spends a lot, then you're not gonna be aggressive towards him. But then there are like these fans who are not sure, like I said before, are like, the model I was previously offered this, but I got scammed, stuff like that. But he has the money though, but he's just like unsure. Then you just need to tell him, look, you're wasting my time, so now either tip me or just fuck off or something.
Yeah.
You have to be toxic. You have to you have to swear sometimes even. And yeah, then in 95% of the cases, the fan usually tips. And then one thing I do, it depends on the guy. If he gets really on my nerves, then I start wasting his time a bit.
Okay, how?
So by not sending him content immediately.
Okay, sure.
It's not that good. This is usually with big time wasters.
Yeah.
You trying to milk him more. If he like, let's say if he tips 50, then after the tip you just say to him like, look, fuck it, bro, I changed my mind. I don't do this for 50, now I do it for 75.
Okay.
So if you still want that video, you need to tip me 25 more. And in 90% of the time it works. It's a bit riskier still because then you put like the risk, you know, like getting a refund and stuff, which of course that's not our goal to do. I have very low refund rate. What about you?
Yeah, same.
How do you deal with refunds and stuff?
I don't really get them.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. What about with like time wasters? How do you deal with them usually? I mean, how do you find them? How do you find them quickly?
If they're not buying PPVs after 3 times, I'm just gonna
mark him as time waster.
Yeah, put them in a list.
Yeah, yeah.
And then maybe spam PPVs once a week or something. Just to get
that's
some
good.
sales, yeah.
One strategy me and my team have for the time wasters, it's like, yeah, after like 2 free not PPVs, like tips or PPVs with clients who do locked, If they don't buy, we mark them as time wasters and we put them in a separate list. It's like time waster list, and we still do like daily mass messages with lots of content. With lots of content, it's like not
In a
content-
bundle.
Yeah, like in a bundle, but for very very cheap.
Yeah, yeah.
Like normal bikini pics
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that are like
You just
not
do
worth it.
clickbaity cap.
Yeah,
Like, oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
gosh, I
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah,
let
yeah.
out my cookie or whatever.
And it's like $3 to $5, maybe 10 if it's a
Yeah.
little bit more.
Yeah.
And you can still find those people and they can buy. You can still get some money out of them. It's not like a lot from other people, but still like $10, still helps.
Yeah.
What about like how do you deal with people who are subscribed for a long time and they do not spend? It's like they're sub for 2-3 months, but they don't spend $1.
It's a good question. I would just do lots of rapport before I sell again, and then just come up with a reason why I need the money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because a lot of people on the free page for the client that the subscribers were sub for 2-3 years and they haven't spent anything, but then suddenly one day, I don't know, they just wake up and start spending.
Okay.
It's crazy. Like last time one guy was up for 3 years, haven't spent anything, and then he just spent like 500.
Wow.
So yeah, you shouldn't give up on long lasting subscribers, especially like if they're sub for even for a long periods of time, even years. That doesn't mean these guys are still time wasters. Maybe just maybe one day he wakes up and then he decides to spend, and yeah, still, I mean, you can milk him for like hundreds, which is very 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 good.
Yeah. That's good, man. I mean, that's pretty much most of the source.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't want to. I mean,
Yeah, I don't wanna.
he has so many.
It's
He
too
has
much,
so much stuff, but it's safe for his clients, you know.
Yeah. For my client,
Uh,
guys, I cannot speak too much. This is just basic, maybe a little bit more advanced. Also, guys,
Strategy.
yeah.
Okay.
Different strategies, tips, PPVs. Also, guys, be careful. Not be careful. Just captions. Captions are everything. Also,
Yeah.
you need to be creative with your captions. Not bullshit. You need to bullshit a bit, but not too much. Just do good captions, and people will buy just off captions. And then,
Yeah.
of course, offer them like different packages, girlfriend experience, sex, stuff like that, dominates, fan, stuff like that.
Yeah.
all
Nice.
all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's very very good. Like start selling everything. Tell model to start selling panties, do video hosts, customs, even like clones and stuff. The client's model do like real life clones of their
Really?
yeah,
Like flashlights?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is crazy, and like people buy it still.
Interesting.
We price it at like 150, and then of course shipping included and stuff like that. Like even if the model is from the same city as him, you bullshit him. You tell him like, yeah, I'm on vacation right now. Like if he's from America, you tell him like I'm from Europe or something.
Yeah.
So like the
All the way.
shipping is like, you say like normal shipping is 100, and then you have that express shipping which is like 200, 250, maybe even 300. Yeah, like 3 times the price.
Yeah.
And you like bullshit him like, look, you can get the express shipping, you can get them in the next like a week or maybe 3 days.
Yeah.
If you will wait, you need to wait like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
that's like different, but many people still do like express, even though they still get it like in
2 months later.
2-3 months later.
Interesting.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Pretty much.
anything else to say?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, guys, we're done here. We gave pretty much, it's not basic, it's a little bit advanced, and yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, enjoy the video. That's it. And subscribe, like and subscribe.
All right,
Peace.
boys.
Peace.